Hey there everyone, Ashley here to go through the next part of our digestive system anatomy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the large intestine and the related structures for that. The first on your list is the ileocecal valve or sphincter. So let's break that down, ileocecal. So ileo for ileum, so where the ileum of the small intestine comes in, cecal for cecum, which is also on that part of the study guide. So where the two come together, notice we have this valve. Ileocecal valve, pretty simple. The next on your list is the appendix. Now, the way they've done Charlie's appendix, it's very difficult in my opinion to see. So you have to flip it around and notice it is right there. Little tiny finger-like projection. All right, set this back in just to make it a little easier for this next part. So the next thing we want to do then is trace through the different parts of the colon. So the first one that we have is going to be the ascending colon. Not too shockingly, the ascending colon is going to ascend. Notice that when we hit a curl, where we're going to start to move over in the next direction. So where we hit this curl, we're entering into the right colic or the hepatic flexure. Next from there, we're going to hit number 7, which is the transverse colon. From there, it's going to move and bend down. Where it curls the next time is the splenic flexure, also called the left colic. From there, you're going to begin to descend, so you're going to hit the descending colon. And the next one is a little hard to see without taking this back out, so we're going to take it out again. So we can see here that after it descends, it starts to make this curl and kind of goes up in. So you have this almost S shape, right, that you can see here. So that is your sigmoid colon. After the sigmoid colon, then, you're going to keep going in, and you'll notice this curls down and around. In order to see all of the structures, it's best to just pop out whichever reproductive version is in Charlie. So you're going to hit, then, the regions of the rectum. You're going to hit the regions of the anal canal, and then, of course, you're going to go out the anus. So, again, to see those lower structures, you typically are going to have to look down, and you can trace all the way back in. And then again, we'll set this back inside. So that is everything on Charlie. Now, we also want to be able to look at these on the Crimson Man. So let's go ahead and turn around a little bit, and I will put things back together here a little. So looking where we're situated, we're going to take this, and we're going to set her back in. And this is where we're situated at. Lovely. Okay, so before we said that we were going to start with that ileocecal valve, which I love that I put it back in because I'm going to take it right back out because it's hard to see this corner. So here is our ileocecal valve. You see where 520 is indicated. So that is going to be where that part of the small intestine, you can see it curling around through that opening there, comes around. And then here, of course, is our cecum shown in 518. So the valve is right here, 520. Okay, now I can kind of put it back because this thing's actually kind of heavy to hold out in front of you. From there, as we said, we're going to then start ascending. So we're going to have the ascending colon. We're going to hit that initial curl just like we hit before, which means we're going to be at the hepatic flexure or the right colic. We're then going to go across on the transverse. Then we're going to curl again. So we kind of pop this out a little bit so we can see the curl a little bit better. Here's our next curl. Right here. So then we're going to be at the splenic flexure or the left colic. That's going to descend as it comes back down through. So this is going to be our descending colon. And then just like before, it works best to pop this back out again to take another look. And we're going to hit here the sigmoid colon. Nice little curly Q. We're going to hit here the rectum, the anal canal, and then of course the anus would be at the very tip. So you definitely want to be able to trace through this system from start to finish and be able to identify all those structures regardless of which of the two models you end up with. All right, stay tuned for the next one.